was a brief, but as indicated, a very historic ceremony. It was indeed 6 years and a few days ago that this building was burnt to the ground. And many agonized in terms of what we could do, what we would be able to do to bring this building back and to put something in place to ensure that we, the people of Nevis, had a structure that would be the front line for revenue collection on the island. Clearly, revenue collection is critical. I know sometimes the public doesn't like to hear it, but revenue collection is critical. Let me pause to recognize the entry of the Senior Minister, the Honorable Van Semry, and his wife, Mrs. Semry. Good afternoon to you both. Thank you for coming. Revenue collection is critical. I know tax collectors like to hear that. I reminded Mr. Gift as I came in that the Bible spoke about tax collectors, but they are our best friends in government, because when they do their jobs well, the country benefits. And when they do their jobs well, it means that we're able to provide the goods and services that all of us sometimes take for granted. Healthcare, education, roads. All of this is only possible because our tax collectors are on the front line. And so we decided that it was best to have something arise from the ashes of that building that used to be here, that would represent the home of our tax collection agencies and those who are on the front line of the revenue collection for the island of Nevis. And I'm delighted that you're here today, and I believe that our head of Inland Revenue, Mrs. Manners Lamonta, did say that today is the day that the Lord has made. And I'm delighted that we're here, all of us alive, to rejoice and be glad in it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I've heard a lot of thank yous being expressed, as would be expected, for such an important event and for the dedication of such an important building. But I wish to go on record today to say that this would not have been possible were it not for two people. Two people that I believe deserve the utmost applause and credit from all of us here on the island of Nevis. The first is the former Premier, the Honorable Van Semry, who has joined us. And whilst in the ordinary course, if the workers had worked a little faster, he would have been the one here as Premier to open the building. It is not so. So I am here. But I will tell you that this was his vision. This was his idea. And he and the now Deputy Premier, the Honorable Alexis Jeffers, who worked hard to put the plan together. But he's not the second person I want to mention. I mentioned him only past. The second person I want to mention is Permanent Secretary Colin Blue. Of course, we have the contractors, we have the architects, we have the engineers, we have the electrician, we have the AC people, everybody contributed. But every project, every idea needs a champion. And the champions for this idea that has now materialized and has borne fruit and is now ready for occupation were the Honorable Van Semry and Pierce Colin Blue. And so I feel good to be here today to be a part of this very historic building. Now, ladies and gentlemen, one of the things that struck me, and they have me down, they say, for feature address. You'll forgive me. I'll say a few things and then I'll leave. But one of the things that struck me as we thanked various people is that this project, and everything that you'll see as you enter this building, was built by us. It was all local. So a king's ransom was paid. $11+ million. Dr. Charlton, perhaps you could top up the 6.5 because we heard how much the building cost. But all of that money is circulating here in the local economy. Because all of our contractors and subcontractors, our engineers, our architects, they were all local people. This is not an unimportant point, because our government has taken a position that wherever possible, we will seek to empower local people. We will seek to allow local people the opportunity to undertake major projects such as this. In the past, no project like this could have been done here in Nevis without some foreign firm being the entity to execute, without the consultants from different countries coming in to execute. And we have changed that. We've created a new paradigm here in Nevis. That going forward, what we're going to have here is a situation where, wherever possible, our local firms, our local engineers, our local expertise will be pressed into service in the development of our island. As I like to say, we're building Nevis by us, for us. And so when we pass this building, we can say, if it's a glorious edifice, it is done by us and for us. And I feel very proud that this is an example of division expertise. This is an example of division pride that we have here today. Now, when the old building burned down, many of us would have despaired. But again, Mr. Amory and Mr. Doe championed this vision of a new building.